I gotta tell you that lately, I have just really had heaven on my mind. Heaven on my mind. I think about it a lot, especially when I'm running. Especially when I'm running, because sometimes when I'm running, I get the feeling that I might be on my way to heaven a little sooner than I anticipated. When my heart rate goes above its suggested maximum, or when I almost get clipped by a car driven by a distracted driver. But I think about it, and I hope, and I love our second reading, Paul's letter to the Romans. Especially this one particular sentence. It's a long sentence, as Paul tends to write, but it's very logical. Let's listen to this again. Not only that, but we even boast of our afflictions, knowing that affliction produces endurance, and endurance, proven character, and proven character, hope. And hope does not disappoint. Now, if I were the editor of the letter to the Romans, I would change just one thing in that verse. I would change it to say this. Affliction produces endurance, endurance proven character, and proven character the choice to hope. And hope does not disappoint. Hope is a choice. And Paul, in his first letter to the Corinthians, he talks about what we know as the three theological virtues: faith, hope, and love. Now, faith is a gift. It's a gift from God. And love is an action. But hope is a choice. We can choose to hope or not. And I have known some really, really good folks in my life who had faith. They had faith that could move mountains. And they could love with the best of them. But they lived their day-to-day lives as if they had no hope. And they were miserable. Absolutely miserable. This is not what Jesus wants for us. This is not why Jesus came. So why is it so hard at times to choose to hope? I think to answer that question, we need to go back to the very basic definition of the word hope. And the basic definition of hope is the anticipation of something desired. The anticipation of something desired. And in our world, now, we have lost the ability to anticipate. Everything is now. Now, now, now. You need something, you want something, you go to the store, you grab it, you scan it, you bag it, you put in your chip, or you wave your fob, and you go. Or you get online, Amazon.com, next morning it's on your porch. If we want to know something, we don't need to look it up anymore. We just Alexa, ask Google, or if we want to do it the old-fashioned way, we type the question into the computer. But even then, the computer will autofill the rest of the question. It anticipates for us. We don't need to anticipate anymore. So is it any wonder when we experience trials or afflictions, we don't want to deal with it. We just want the fastest, easiest way out of that jam. And when we do that, we either don't let the Lord work in our life, or we don't see what the Lord is actually doing in our lives. Now, sometimes we just want the whole plan for our whole life just sent to us with all the details, sent down in this heavenly PDF that we can download to our phone. Do this, do that, A, B, C. The Lord doesn't work that way. I know that. You know that. Even Jesus knows that. Did you catch that in our gospel reading? He says to his friends, I have much more to tell you, but you cannot bear it now. But when he comes, the Spirit of truth, he will guide you to all truth. Holy Spirit is very gentle with us, giving us what we need, when we need it, in little bite-sized portions. Think of it this way. If, right here and right now, we could see and fully experience the glory of heaven for 3 seconds, our hearts would explode. We can't handle that. Or, if we were able to get this heavenly PDF on our phone that had the whole plan and all the details, including how and when and where we were going to die, we'd lose our minds. Because we can't handle that. And it just might make us change course. 20 years ago, this weekend, I was still working as a golf professional at Arbor Hills Country Club, just up the road. And if one of my members would have come to me that day and said, hey, Pro, I got something for you. 20 years from this weekend, you're going to be a deacon in the Catholic Church, preaching to the wonderful people of St. Rita and Clark Lake about hope. What do you think about that? Well, after I would have stopped laughing hysterically, I would have gotten in a golf cart and driven in the opposite direction as fast as I could. Because the Lord works on a need-to-know basis with me and with us for our own good. You see, it's in the constant seeking of the Holy Spirit that we find guidance and that we rediscover our joy and our anticipation of what we truly desire. Life. Life with Him. Life to the full. Here on earth and in heaven. Forever. Forever. So if you are struggling with choosing to hope in the Lord, in heaven, in the life that Jesus came to give us, I have a few suggestions. Embrace your trials and your afflictions. Don't run from them. Rejoice in your endurance and try to increase it. Have confidence in your proven character and let it show and radiate to those around you. Because people really do look at how you live your life. Day to day. Especially in a crisis. And let your proven character lead you to choose hope. All the while asking the Holy Spirit to fill you more and more and more with joy and anticipation for the life to come. Because there will come a day. There will come a day when we will not need hope anymore. There will come a day where we won't need faith because we will see. And we won't need hope because we will know. And we will possess. But until that day comes, don't be afraid to choose to hope. Because hope does not disappoint. Ever. Ever. And until that day comes, continue to choose over and over and over again to have heaven on your mind.